Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm live on two outlets right now, so hopefully this will work. I've never done this before. I'm on Instagram and Facebook at the same time. So, the purpose of the video today, and I was trying to actually set up to be live on YouTube at the same time, but that got kind of hard to do, so I didn't figure that out yet. What I wanted to share with everybody was how Backwoods Life came to be what we are today. So without dragging off into that, let me close some of this crap out of my way so I don't get distracted while I'm talking to y'all. Backwoods Life started 2004. That's where the idea came from. Kevin Knighton and I met at a store in Alachua, Florida, doing a little in-store thing, and he actually was there to meet with somebody else. And that guy kind of played it off and really didn't want to pursue the video thing as much as he thought he wanted to. So Kevin and I crossed paths. Kevin had a demo of some video work that he had done, and he did a great job, especially for 2004. So we decided we would try this video thing out. I had owned video equipment and done some video from the stands, and got a lot of deer on film and stuff like that. So we set out on this journey to start our own TV thing. And another friend of ours back then, Trey Weatherington, helped us out. We kind of all got together and brainstormed on this idea, and we made it happen somehow. We started with basically getting together and shooting some video, and we videoed some turkey hunts right out of the gate, and did a lot of things together and got some good video. So things got kind of tough in the beginning. We were just figuring out how to do anything, what we were doing. Kevin did a great job on producing back then, and we just kind of started locally here in Georgia and Florida, and started on local Fox networks. And looking back on some of the videos now, I mean, good gosh, man, we were just naive at what we were doing, but we figured it out. We went to the first ATA show, probably in 2005 or 6. Literally walked in the front doors and knew nobody there, not one person. So we went booth to booth, introducing ourselves, trying to figure out how we could make a connection, how we could make things happen. And when we left there, we had an idea that we were going to move and we were going to go to the national level. Back then, there was a bunch of different outlets that aren't even around anymore, like Men's Channel and some stuff like that, Men's Outdoor Network. I forgot all the different names. It's been a long time. So we really started this whole thing with $400 in our pocket. We formed an LLC, and we just kept on trucking. So, man, it's just, I'm trying to remember a whole lot. It's kind of flooding my brain. And I really thought I would do better at telling this story, but it's pretty tough. So the first year, I went to my dad and said, hey, we've got this dream. And he actually gave us some money to get started. I think it was $12,000 or $14,000, which was a ton of money back then. Still is a ton of money. But we were up against some odds that we didn't have any idea we were up against. We started out basically taking any sponsorship that we could get. And most of that back then was no money. It was just product only. So we tried to do the best we could. There were years that we didn't know how we were going to pay a bill. We didn't know if anything would happen. I mean, we remember one day we were sitting at my house, and we were supposed to have a meeting here in Valdosta with a company. And they called and canceled at the last minute and pretty much said they weren't interested in what we were doing. So we basically that day said, I don't know what we're going to do. We didn't know how we were going to pay our airtime. We didn't know how we were going to pay our bills to keep the business going. Even, another day. We didn't have a clue. So we got together, decided we were going to just take it one day at a time. And Kevin actually got a phone call from a guy down in Florida that we hunted with, and we did a show at his place, and he got a lot of phone calls off of it. So that guy wanted to run a commercial with us, and that was basically the money that we needed to get through that year. And that was just a stepping stone. And I don't even remember what year that was. That was probably 2008, 2009. We basically we made no money for like 6 years. I mean, no profit whatsoever. We were in debt like crazy. So we just actually didn't know what we were going to keep doing. But we managed to keep going somehow. And I think my connection is weak over here on one of these. It's hard doing this on two phones. But I guess Instagram eats more bandwidth up. Anyway, trying not to get where everything's divided up. So anyway, that was probably... I'm somewhat back. Anyway, so we got down the road a little bit further. And today, people ask us all the time, like, if you had to start over today, would you do it? Absolutely not. There's no way. I don't know how we got this far, other than God gave us what we needed instead of what we wanted. Because there's a misconception out there that just because you're on TV, you make a bunch of money, and you got sponsors left and right that just want to do what you're doing or be a part of what you're doing. And there's so many people out there that want to do this. And, I would never tell anybody not to chase their dreams. If that's what you want to do, do it. But with that being said, realize what you're up against, because there's guys that have bought their way into the industry that go out and they spend a bunch of their own money to produce their own TV show. And they don't last very long, to be honest with you. It's really a hard road to hoe. And when you realize that you're dumping in more money than you're making, that's just not going to work, not for long, not smart business people. And maybe we aren't smart business people, but we weren't making any money. So we get 6 years down the road, and we try to finally turn a corner. And I think a lot of that was just doing the right thing for so many years for the right people, making relationships that were really good, working hard. That's the key. There's so many people out there that think you can only talk to a company once a year. You go out there, you get a check, you do your thing, you come back around, you do it again, you do it again. And some companies may operate that way, but I found out more than not, do not. They want you to work hard for them 365 days a year. And that's what we've tried to do. We've tried to work hard to better ourselves, better our production, and of course increase our social media reach with all you out there. And honestly, you guys have a lot to do with how successful we've been. Everybody that's out there watching this, we appreciate it, because this is the way of the future right here. What I'm talking to you right now is how we're going to continue to thrive in the outdoors, and we're going to bring more people into this, because we're sitting here with a reach that's unreal, to be honest with you. We've worked so hard from those first days, and when people didn't even know what Facebook was, we were already out there working to have an audience and to reach you all. I mean, there's tons of people, and see a lot of your comments on here. There's a lot of people that I've met personally solely through social media and what we do. And there's a bunch of people that watch our show on the networks, and our YouTube channel gets tons of traffic every year. But if you wanted to start and do this today, there's no roadmap, there's no guidelines, there's no do this and this and this and you'll be successful. It's not an equal playing field. Some people just have better connections, they have better pocketbooks around them, they have just a lot more that they can push their way in. But does that mean success? Not to me, it doesn't. To me and to Backwoods Life, and all, I hope I speak on behalf of all of our team, success is having people like you all enjoy what we do every week and watch us on TV and watch us online. Watch us on your smart TVs nowadays, Roku. We're on Amazon Fire. There's so many outlets now that 3 or 4 years ago weren't even thought of. So that goes credit to you guys. I mean, you've supported us what we do, and we're going to continue to do this. We've got, I promise you, Backwoods Life will be around for at least 2 more years because we've got contracts through that. But things have changed so much. We made a lot of sacrifice that people don't know about, especially in the early days. We were actually called Southern Backwoods Adventures. I don't know how many of y'all remember that because that's been a while. But that's what we started out as. There was just 3 of us, and we tried to do our thing with that, and we just liked the name Backwoods Life. That just kind of personified what more that we are. It's a lifestyle because we get up every day, and this is what we think about. Yeah, I've got antlers up here too. It's what we. I mean, I remember those days we would wake up in the morning and we just wouldn't even know how we were going to make it till 5 o'clock that day. We all worked full-time jobs, and we still work jobs. I'm lucky enough to work in the industry. Kevin does full-time production. It's just Kevin and I now. And between, let's see, I guess Woody came on board about 4 years ago or so, and that's Woody's a good example. We met him at a hunting camp. The next thing you know, he's working with us and came in and was the owner for a little while and just got busy with his life and his real job, if you will. And then he had to take a step back, but we still keep in touch, and he's an awesome guy, just like our whole crew. I mean, we got Ryan and Kathy Whitaker in Kentucky, Fred Branch in Georgia, Jeremy Johnson, Justin Moore in Alabama, Scott Cooper, Alabama, David Ferraro here in Georgia, my dad. And we got Mike Drummond up in Canada, Trey Weatherington that I mentioned a while ago, he's here in Georgia. So we've got a close-knit group, and we get asked all the time, how do you do this? How do you do what we do? And I don't know. There's no answer to that question other than get out there. 1, learn how to video. Learn how to hunt. Get the job done. 2, 3, learn how to edit. And then you're ahead of most of the game. But that's a lot of skill set to bring to the table, especially nowadays. And there's some great producers out there, great shows, and a bunch of guys that really can put their best foot forward every week on TV. So with that being said, I'm open to questions. I'm sorry, I'm about some back and forth between Instagram and Facebook over here. If y'all do have any questions, put them up there, and I'll try to answer them to the best of my ability. But we're going. The 2017 is year 13. We've been in existence, if you will, on some level, and I don't know. I mean, it's been a crazy ride, and it all points back to some events that somebody greater than us had a hand in. So we give glory to God first, what we do and the success that we've had. And we try to be ourselves. We do not know everything about hunting. We never will even tell you we know everything about hunting. We just go out, we have fun, and we do what we do. And if people don't like that, then that's sorry. That's just the way it is. But, we try to put our best foot forward. We try to work hard for the people that advertise with us and support what we do. And that's the thing. People don't realize, I know you watch our YouTube videos, our TV show, and everybody complains about advertising being everywhere, but that's how we pay our bills. We don't have a choice. I mean, we love these people we work with. They're great companies. One question I saw is, how do we keep putting our best foot forward in the beginning? I don't know. I guess we just have faith that we knew we were doing the right thing and we were on this path that God put in front of us to keep moving forward. And when times got hard, we just, you hit your knees sometime and say, hey, you do what we do. You show us what we do, and we'll do it. And that's happened. That's exactly what's happened. These doors have opened. The people, like, here's a good example. Here's Walls Outdoors. I mean, there's some great guys. We met them 2 or 3 years ago, and, I mean, they're awesome. I mean, that's just another great relationship we have, just like everybody we work with, and we love these people. And I mean, I don't know. I can't speak highly enough for everybody that's been supportive of us. Like the guys at Hunter Safety System, Mr. Jerry Widener and John Widener, they were the first ones to ever write us a check to allow us to keep doing what we do, to like make a TV show. It takes a lot of money to do what we do. I mean, I mean, you guys have no idea how much money it costs for us to be on air and have to have production and travel and all and stuff. I mean, we don't just get teed up hunts that we go shoot stuff on every time we go. I mean, we have to go put time in. I mean, we do have some relationship with some good guys that have private land or outfitters that, hey man, we get some good deer on camera, y'all come and hunt, but that doesn't mean anything. That just means we got a spot to go. And we go and put the time in, and sometimes we get lucky. Sometimes it goes really well, and sometimes it's not so well. I got a drawer right here in this desk full of unused tags over the last 13 years. So, the next time y'all kind of get hard on the TV guys, I mean, y'all think about the sacrifices that we do make. I mean, we do get to have a lot of fun. Don't get me wrong. We get to go places and see some good stuff and have some good times. But, I mean, we're gone from home a lot. We're gone from a lot. I mean, even when I'm at home, I'm up at the lethal office 2 days a week. So I'm not home 2 days every week anyway. And then I add hunting in on top of all of that. So it's a lot of sacrifice into our families too. I mean, just like my dad, he wrote us a check and helped us get going, and we paid him back. It was hard and we struggled, but we paid him back. We borrowed that money to get out of debt. We paid them back, and actually early. But the whole reason is because we were out there working hard and doing what we do for those companies that y'all see and that you complain about advertising a little bit. But they support us, so support them. And that's what we ask. I mean, go out there. There's the hunting industry is a huge industry. There's tons of money in it. There's actually more money spent in the outdoors than there is in golf. And that's a big number. I mean, I don't even know, it's in the billions of dollars every year. And that helps your local mom and pop kind of bow shops and gun shops. It helps your Bass Pro, it helps Academy, it helps Gander, it helps Cabela's, it helps all of them. And that's how the full circle works. We help them guys by advertising for these companies so that you know what is out there. Now, does that mean you need to go buy everything we use? Not really. We'd like for you to. But those companies allow us to bring you what we bring you, allow us to be right here, right now, talking to you. So, yeah, support those guys out there. I mean, they're good people. Trust me. Anybody you see advertising on our show, that's a good company. Most of them are right here in the United States. Everything just about is made in the United States. So, I mean, that's another reason to support it all. But anyway, I'm still trying to look through here. I don't think we're going to be at the NRA show in Harrisburg. I've actually never been to that show, but I've heard it's pretty awesome. Huge, to say the least. But, can't be everywhere at once, even though I'd like to. I'm sorry, I'm reading some comments here. Golly, it's a lot to read, sorry. Another question we get asked a lot is, how do we pick where we go hunting? And that's a hard one to answer there, because we get invites on a lot of places, and we wish we could go with everybody, but time just doesn't permit. So we kind of have to pick and choose where we think we have the best success rate. And sometimes that's not set in stone by any means. We just take what we got and run with it. NWTF, yeah, I'll be at the NWTF show, Chris. I think I'll go up that Thursday and come back Sunday or something like that. So hope to see y'all, but y'all at the NWTF show. And that's another thing. I mean, if you're at these shows and you see me or Kevin or any of our crew members, man, stop us and say hi. I mean, we really love talking to y'all. I don't know. I'm 6'3", about 250, so I'm a big guy, but that don't mean I'm not approachable. I know some people think I'm kind of like too big. Not really. I'm a nice guy. But what's up, Ashley? We'll see you in Nashville. Need any more guys to carry equipment? Man, we always need people to drag deer out and carry stands and camera equipment. It's a lot of work, but we're not scared of it. Yeah, that I don't know. And just to kind of go full circle with everything, the last 13 years have been crazy, to say the least. We've met a ton of great people, got a lot of great friends in the industry, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. I mean, this got me to where I am today, and I appreciate that. I appreciate everybody that has been behind me and what I do, and Kevin and all of our crew. And I don't know, just thank you all for watching this. And another thing I want to thank everybody, thank y'all for, and Instagram people, y'all need to hop on over on Facebook at 9 o'clock on Sunday mornings, and y'all support my boy Davey, who gets on there and shares the word every Sunday morning at 9 o'clock. You won't find a better guy. You won't find a better friend. And I just please keep supporting him. He's a good dude. He's like a brother to me. Best experience in the last 13 years. Now that's a hard question because there's been a ton of stuff that we've done. I don't know. I mean, some of my hunts with Brantley are probably some of the funniest things and most fun I've ever had. Anytime I get to hunt with my dad, that's always special. Any of my family, just spend time with them. So it's I don't know. I can't put one best experience in the last 13 years. Favorite spot to hunt whitetails? Golly, it's that's another hard question too. There's so many great places that we've been and we've hunted, and I don't know. God, yeah, those seem like they should be simple questions, but they're not. They're not even remotely simple to answer because we've hunted so many great places. I'll tell you, I did have my buddy Matt McClooney and Brendan Shiver, my buddy with Shiver Carts there in Tipton and Valdosta, and my buddy Fred Branch, crew member. We went to Texas last in December. Now that was a blast. That was right up there, one of my best hunts ever, and was a great spot to go. So that was a lot of fun there with New Ranch Outfitters. Can I send you a bow? Man, I wish I could. I wish I could send everybody a bow, but unfortunately, I don't have but one right now, just for me. I did give away my last bow to one of our veterans. Did that on a Facebook giveaway. So we enjoyed doing that. I'm glad we give back. Brantley and I signed that bow and gave it away. He loves supporting the troops just like we do. So everybody out there, military, thank you. Thank you for what you do. And can I bring back the live guitar music feeds? Man, we're going to try. We got to get together with our buddy Jared Brogdon and Caleb Sharmahorn with Knockdown Outdoors. We got to get those guys on here and play some good music, right? Yeah, one day I'm going to sneak my camera where we could get Brantley on here. Don't tell him I said that. Maybe we can. Maybe I can talk him into it. I'm trying to read a few questions right quick. Sorry. Yeah, this hat right here. This is Walls Outdoors. This is their new logo. Y'all check out their line of products. That's what we wear for apparel for out, hunting and stuff like that. They make some nice casual stuff too, so we like it. How did I get our name out there and get to where we are now? Man, we literally would walk trade show floors and shake hands with every company we could come across. That's how we got started. We just went out there shaking hands, making relationships with people, and yeah, that's it. I mean, just go out there and meet everybody you can, and you cannot be afraid of the word no in this industry. You're gonna get no a lot. And I guess in anything you do, you shouldn't be afraid of the word no. It should only make you better, make you work harder. And then we've gotten told no so many times it's stupid. But we keep trucking along and we find the yeses and we capitalize on those. So that's my best advice on that. Just stay with your determination. But anybody out there that's really trying to do your own thing nowadays, look at the digital platforms that are out there. Put your videos on that. Make them top quality because production is tough nowadays, man. There's so many talented people out there, all over the place. So anyway, I don't know if I'm rambling on about nothing by now, but I'm trying to cover all this in my head and share with you guys as much as I can. Last week of hunting for Kentucky, yeah, Georgia ended a week or so ago. Did we ever come up to Michigan? Nope, I've never been to Michigan at all, I don't think. Not even flying through, connecting at an airport or nothing, I don't think. Well, I'm sorry, I may have been to Detroit one time, but I don't count. I was just in an airport. So. many years ago with Muzzy Broadheads. Glad we made it. Yeah, we like working with Muzzy, but we parted ways with them when they got bought out. And now we're shooting Slick Trick. So y'all go check out Slick Trick Broadheads. We like them. They got a new expandable we checked out at the ATA show. It's gonna be awesome. It's a 2-blade, big cut diameter. So hopefully we can put some critters down. We already put a bunch down with their fixed blade this past fall. I'm filming for 17. Who shoots and edit our shows? We do a lot ourselves. We've got a good crew of people that run cameras for us here, our crew members. We also use some freelancers. They do a great job for us. And Kevin does all our editing right now, and he's getting slammed pretty hard with it. But yeah, Kevin Knighton does all of our editing, and he does a great job. I mean, he's a stays at home, got 2 kids and a wife, and bangs out episodes somehow. So yeah, that's that. But we just got back from ATA show. So that's why my voice is kind of crap. But we got back from ATA. When did I get back? Friday night or Friday afternoon. I got back and been playing catch up ever since. So it was a fun few days. But saw all our friends there, and we're leaving Tuesday to go to SHOT Show in Vegas. So that'll be fun. Vegas is kind of a blur as well, but it's a short trip. We're leaving Tuesday and come back Friday, so that'll be fun. We're going to be in the Hawk Optics booth at SHOT Show, so any of y'all going to that, come by and say hi. I think we're going to be there Wednesday at 1 o'clock or 1:30. So y'all come by the Hawk booth there, and then Wednesday at SHOT from 3 to 5, Walls is going to have a big party. And y'all come by and say hi to us. A bunch of people are going to be there. I think John and Gina Brunson and Legends of the Fall, and I don't know, Drop Zone guys. A bunch of us are going to be there hanging out, so y'all come by. How many more animals can I fit on, my wall? None. They're about all full. So I think I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got 12 in here. And I got another probably dozen or so at the taxidermist. It's not a that's a good problem to have when you have a good hunting season. It's a bad problem to have when you run out of space on the wall. Did we check out the Raven crossbows? No, we did not. Unfortunately, I didn't see those, but we didn't get a lot of time to walk around the show either. We kind of had a lot of meetings and seeing people and all that kind of stuff. It's crazy when you go to these shows because people stop you and you talk to them, people that you know, and even the ones you don't know. You stop and talk to people and hang out much as you can. What bow do we shoot? We're shooting the Elites right now. I got Impulse 34, but we checked out their new bows for 2017, and they're pretty awesome. We shot a few and got some good stuff coming down the pipe from Elite. They got a whole new line, and I don't even remember all the names of them. I apologize for that because I didn't get to spend a lot of time over there. We're just so busy with everything, but phenomenal bows. I think everybody's going to like these, and they're going to do real well for them. So, oh yeah, congrats to the Packers. Get to play our Falcons next week, so hopefully that'll be as good a game as the Packers and the Cowboys did today. What's my opinion on the toxic broadheads? I've never shot one, so I can't say I have an opinion. I know what the broadhead you're talking about. I've seen them, and I mean, I don't know. I don't want to comment on somebody's product if I haven't had any experience with it myself. So sorry about that one. Yeah, Rage. Yeah, Rage's got good broadheads. I've killed a few deers back in the years with Rage, and they shoot well. They make big holes. I don't know how good they do at long ranges. I think the farthest I shot one maybe 30, 35 yards. So, yep, that's for 2017. We got a lot going on. Yeah, we're back with Elite after a couple years off. We got a CBE, Slick Trick, and Winner's Choice bowstrings. We're using dual game calls, all from the Outdoor Group. We got a bunch of their products in our stable now. Yeah, I do need some water. I am pretty dry throat right now. But anyway, I'm going to say bye to Instagram, everybody. I appreciate y'all watching. And I'm going to hop over here on Facebook for a minute. So if you're on Instagram, hop over to Facebook for a minute, and we'll catch up for another minute or two. But thank y'all. All right. Solely on Facebook now. So, Shannon, what's up? Thank you I know you've been supporting us for years, so we appreciate y'all watching in there in North Florida. So we got a lot of people down there. I don't know why my connection is weak. I'm sitting literally like a foot from the wireless router. When you guys asked for sponsors, did you try more laid back approach or a professional? Man, it's both. I mean, you got to fill out each sponsor, each partnership you have, you got to treat it differently. I mean, different guys want different things, and different companies are different ways. I mean, you need to always be professional. There's no doubt about that. Don't be pushy. That's for sure. If you be pushy, you're probably not going to get real far. And check your ego at the door. That's the thing, man. A lot of these guys in the industry think you kill a big deer, you got this big ego, and that's the exact way not to do it. Always go in and be humble, and that's the key to it, to be honest with you. I don't care if you're us, if you're the guy that's just got a brand new show, or you're Waddell or whoever. You need to always be humble, because you will be humbled if you are not. I promise you. I've seen it a lot, and I mean, we've made our mistakes, and we've tried to do right, and you're never gonna make everybody happy, but you try to keep as many people happy as you can. And some people, it's just business. It's not personal. I mean, you just do the best you can for the people you work with and go on down the road. So anyway, thank y'all for watching this. I think I'm about out of things to say. I probably did not tell this story and do it justice the way it should have been, but I tried the best off the top of my head just to remember a lot of things, and from the days of no dollars, and from borrowing money to get down the road. Give a shout out to Moments of Peace Adventures. Yeah, thank y'all for providing a hunt to a little man named Aiden, who was well deserving of a hunt. Got some challenges, but anyway, thank y'all for that. Did I graduate from CCHS? Yep, Crisp County High School in Cordele, Georgia, if that's what you mean by CCHS. So anyway, that's been a long time ago. I graduated in 1995, man. I'm getting old. I'm getting real old. I'm almost 40. I started this when I was 25, 24, something like that. That's stupid. See all the white hair? That's from, I blame that on outdoor TV. I don't care what anybody says. Not me. I'm not old. I'm just hitting my stride. But yeah, y'all come by and see us at SHOT Show if any of y'all are out there. We appreciate it. Keep up with us on backwoodslife.com, right here on Facebook, and for the folks that was on Instagram, please continue to interact with us. Graduated in 91. Well, everybody's got to graduate, I guess. I hope you do anyway. But anyway, I'll show you around my office right quick. That's a good thing that a lot of people ask. I got a few deer. And if y'all don't believe me, I can tell you the story of every one of these deer and where they came from and what the hunt was like. So I have ultimate respect for all these animals. Each of them's a trophy. It doesn't matter how big and how small they are. And they all mean a lot. I've got every antler, every deer rack, every antler that I've ever taken. I still have possession of them. They're either here at our farm, my parents' house at the farm, one or the other. It's pretty crazy. And every turkey beard, I got them actually in a stack right over here. So I know I'm just giving you a hard time, Larry. You might be in 50, man. You just age like a fine wine, right? Can you get an autographed skull? Man, I'm sorry, but I just got this rule. I do not give away any of my deer antlers. They are They mean too much to me. I had to work too hard for all of them. So uh, I'll autograph your skull if you want one, your deer skull. But sorry, man, I can't send none of these away. I got emotional connection to all of them. So anyway, I'm gonna hop off here now. Y'all stay out there, stay having fun, and that's the biggest key to anything you do out here. Stay having fun. If it's not fun, don't do it. And anyway, thank y'all for watching. Sorry, I probably didn't tell the story like it should have, but I don't know. It's just one of those that you had to be there, I guess. Y'all be good. Drop us a line on here.